I'm trying to see how this here goes. Okay, hi. I am doing I don't know whether you all would call it YouTube or celebrity reading estimate, but I've just been it's kind of been overdue to do it. Um, reading estimates. I had been planning for the last month to do it. Definitely encourage you all, if you're further interested, to definitely check out the project that I'm a contributor and supporter of. Hashtag Puzzle Rides Book. So, I was really hoping to do this party one last. Kind of late. When I say last, I mean last like maybe around Halloween or the 1st of November, but I'm kind of like pushed up, like, hey, you need to do this here, and you kind of hate when stuff nag you, and you be like, okay, I gotta release this here. And a lot of times I'll be like, that's none of my business. I really could. But definitely check the other videos that are on this channel. Subscribe, reply, and share. There's also the celebus.strikingly.com website. I will have that link below, along with the link to get the mystery composition that I'm a contributor and supporter of. So the YouTube, I'm going to do celebrity, and so the YouTube, this would be my first one, and I did not. And I was hoping not to do this one here first, but I kind of been led to push it up a little bit. Reason why, I guess you never know. Time will tell. Saturn and Capricorn coming and so forth like that. So I'm kind of like push up to do it, and I am so yearning some turkey. Okay. I don't know, turkey. Hopefully you have some good energy to connect with me. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be with anybody, you must want to be with me, okay? Because I don't know, maybe some other useless folks just not using you well. The energy and the gifts that you have to give. And so that's what I will be doing after I finish this here. So I'm hoping this is no longer than a 15-minute reading estimate. The previous videos I did, Tyrese one is going to be released Sunday. So I may release this one here today. I actually did Tyrese one the night before he went to the hospital for chest pain. So it's already done, even though it's going to come out on Sunday. So it's going to release Sunday around 11 or 12, depending on your time zone. I'm in the East Coast time zone. So it's going to release based on that. But definitely, we'll see where it goes from there. Today I'm going to release this one here. Am I going to do Much Matters Monday? It doesn't get much. I'm going to tell you to review the archives of State of Black Parents. So far as Much Matters Mondays, I'm most likely going to do I'm going to focus more on the BookTube and Celebus. So you may get a Much Matters Monday, colon BookTube. That's going to be my focus. I don't believe folks are, there are folks that tell me I'm like Scorpio. I am an aqua sign, and they come with, the Scorpio part, and it's too deep for them. So hey, they ain't ready for it. So life is a deck of cards. So I'm gonna do what is economical for me and mine. So if you want to know the other YouTubers that I plan on doing, I am not gonna do Jail Corian online. I'm not gonna do it. I very much, like I said, salute. Look at the other videos. I speak about Jayla Corian, but I'm not going to do a personal one with her. And then, like with the YouTube ones, I may combine like two people together. But I do plan on doing Keisha Anderson. And I did one of the Daily Davidsons. This was before they had the miscarriage that occurred. It did not even upload. So I don't know what happened to it, but I seen that it didn't come up on my feed or something. I don't know. Mercury retrograde must have made it not even come up. the reading. So hey, that's the all cards, yeah. Uh, Keisha Anderson, I really don't have, much to, much with Missy Lynn. I mean, Missy Lynn, that's something I'll let the ink write on itself and go forward from there. And I don't really watch her channel like, edge to edge for that. Um, I have a limited time to watch, only so many channels, and some I get interested in, some I don't. Keisha, so right now, Keisha Anderson is the other one I plan to do. Since the Daily Davidson's the one I had for them, and this was like whenever they had that miscarriage, it was like a week or a few days before that. Then my computer started acting funny, the internet was acting funny, all of that, and then they end up having a miscarriage. So I was like, ugh. So, um, any other YouTubers, popular YouTubers that I may do? I have to even recall right now. Maybe Smart Mom 1981. I may do hers. Um, she has so much Libra in her, so I may do hers. So Keisha Anderson, Smart Mom 1981. That's a two. I'm gonna get started out with three for right now. And that should be up by Halloween. Uh, I don't, I'm not gonna exactly go out and way out celebrate, but hey, I do appreciate to the harvest season. But not exactly like Halloween, but hey, life is a deck of cards. Um, so let me do being Neiicey. That's the one I'm doing now. So, being Neiicey, I definitely, and this is more of a health. So remember, this is called a reading estimate. This is not something like exact that you can hold like insurance, billing, liability for. But it's definitely something that I don't want to even say I sense because I don't want it to be like I sense it. It's something deeper than me because I rather watch the videos and go and do what I got to do. But hey, life is a deck of cards. So being Neiicey, I can see that she has the Jamaican and Grenada background in her. I know she's from the Caribbean. She was raised and stayed in uh, Ontario. Um, I saw where she spoke on her video the other day, about where she was staying, and I really do love them as a couple, and it's really a love of her life. I estimated her at Aries Taurus, and I couldn't get a third sign. That's kind of vague. I can't get that exactly, but I'm picking up so much Aries Taurus. Um, so since it's vague, eh, and some other little traits, I would kind of say a back sign maybe could be Cancer, maybe, but I would say more Aries Taurus. Yeah, I know. Like I usually do like three wild pulls, like for somebody their arrangements. I don't know her son, so maybe when I do an update, which maybe it'll be, you know, around Thanksgiving week, I'll do another round. So I'm just gonna do three starting out now. I'll attempt to do an update for before December 1st. Let me say that. I don't like making plans, but then you're like, oh, you did it kind of early, or you did it kind of late. That's the thing. People are like, oh, can you? No, you can't have a schedule because sometimes you may not get an answer to something till like 10 or 20 years later. That's just the truth about something. You may have this like puzzle piece that you're holding around and you know something, but you can't figure it out. So, I definitely, so far as dealing with the couple, I really have the message for her about her HEMA. Uh, she really needs to get that check, but she's gonna have to get a perfect doctor to do it. I just can really sense about a lot of things that she does. Um, she does have a name similar to mine. It's very similar. Uh, she I really, I see where she's eating healthy. She's working on her health. Uh, and that's definitely good because okay, I definitely, it would definitely been greater for me to have worked back on my health, especially at her age. So it's good that she's doing that now. So I definitely commend her on working on her health, and that's definitely one of the main focuses that she needs to be doing, working on her health and figuring out she's gonna need a perfect doctor. You just can't get a common doctor to work with this here. You may have to deal with a welfare or highly recommended homeopathic doctor that does testing and that's really good, not someone that's going to be common core. So you're really gonna need an old fashioned or the rumored, what you call a witch doctor, but they have goodwill. So, like rumor street people be like, how some folks say, oh, well, somebody think they all that, and they could just, wash their face, brush their teeth, and believe in being a good person. But they be like, oh, that person think they all that. So that's exactly what I mean in the reference of rumored witch doctor. Um, and so the way that go is that first she would need to get checked first for sickle cell trait. Uh, And if you check out the mystery composition that I am a contributor in, it'll definitely explain more detail, and it'd be like, wow, I'm telling you, Stephen King, Zora Neale Hurston meet together up in there, okay? So, first you get checked from sickle cell trait. If you test positive for a sickle cell trait, you have to have an electrolysis test. Um, with that, because your anemia may come out like at an okay, but it be at the low part of okay, and that's not okay really for you when you have sickle cell trait. I am an advocate. If you check on Twitter, hashtag state BP. I am an advocate, definitely about HEMA challenges and conditions. Uh, Also about uterine challenges, conditions, and complications. But mainly, yeah, she needs to definitely get that checked out. Because in the long run, especially with her being in a relationship, um, I would say I don't believe like right now, that she would be getting pregnant, but I do see like around 2 to 5 years. But it's best before that time so that she and her boyfriend won't be suffering complications because many do not survive it. Oh, they do not survive it, or you'll be in a condition where you will be almost useless. I really suggest that you really work on it. Therefore, and I'm sure some other people that may watch, and she really comments back a lot to some stuff like, oh, well, it's like everybody has a different voice, everybody has challenges, and when I look at some of her old videos, it seems as though she almost talked the way that she presently talk now. It's not severely that much a difference where people could question or get upset about how she talks now. um I really don't catch a difference to be, what I'm saying, to speak. Oh, yeah, it's a real different, I really don't. Um, and that's really not a major focus, but I am encouraging while they're worried about her talking, make sure that they're getting their dental care and vision care for uh, this harvest and winter season, make sure that you're doing that. I'm encouraging everyone to do that. Make sure that you have definitely the right doctor. And if you have dental colleges, check out their reputations and use it to your advantage. Uh, my main message and my main focus right now that, like I said, had to come up now was about HEMA. Get that checked out. I already see where she's already eaten, but more if she's aware of it because she doesn't want to be a statistic. And Texas does have a uh, high fatality rate of something. Now, I just would not be, just socially correct for me to even speak of the topic. But if you review the archives of State of Black Parent, you go through the Twitter timeline, you'll get what maybe I'm talking about. Maybe I don't know what type of insurance she have, but I see she goes to the dentist and doctor. She's a YouTube viewer that has quite a bit of subscribers, so yeah, she can invest, with the insurance company that has a real connection to real good doctors. And if you all want to ask about what is there any other ventures that she's gonna do, I just one of her videos. I want to, to speak more about her promotional opportunities. We don't want to be using that a company is giving free items. Uh, More, they're giving you promotional items. So definitely, if people, they give it to you free, but the term to be used is promotional, not free. Uh, and so far, as it's expensive, you have to speak of it as more investment to uh, your viewers more than, oh, these are expensive. Like, you can't really say that. It's more an investment of themselves so that they won't regret, because it costs money to run a company, it costs taxes, and you got to have lawyers, and you got to keep up with the quality of the product, and customer surveys cost money and so forth like that. But that's the majority of what I have to state on this here is going into 17 minutes. I don't want it over 20. My goal is 15, so I still don't believe I did bad on it. So definitely I will have the links below, definitely for the interest. And the other ones, like I say, I believe I'm gonna have them released for Much Matters Monday. So I have Smart Mom 1981 and I have Keisha Anderson. I have that up. I have that released for Monday, but I'm gonna have being Neiicey one released now because it's definitely more for a serious matter, and it's kind of a weekend. And I'm sure more of her fans may watch, and she may not even never come across this channel, kind of at the back end, unless a lot of people tell her about it. So we'll go from there. And TTYL, definitely order the print copy or download of Puzzle Rides. And also check out hashtag Celebest, CELEBEST, on Twitter. That's right now where the main engagement going. Whether I'm going to do another page, I'm amped out. Sometimes going to have to cross-reference itself. So you can also review the other videos on this channel that may relate to you. TTYL.